Hello, my angels. So I gave in. I actually went on eBay to find this particular item. It's one of the Dior gift bags. Had I just made a purchase last year, I would have qualified, but there was nothing I wanted at the time, but I did want this bag. It is in the Dior box, and it was from a private seller, so it was somebody that you can tell that it was their personal items because there was just one, and they had a bunch of like other freebie items. So this is the Dior clutch. Now, if you go online, you can find these. I got mine for $50, which I'm very grateful for. But I know they're selling for anywhere from $60 to $100. You don't see any more at $50. So it's a very thin material. Like, it's the Raffia. I mean, it's not thin. It's actually thick. But you can tell it's like, you know, it's like, right? It's not sturdy. But I'm sure when you put your stuff in there, it will be sturdy. It has a zipper compartment. And if you want to search for this, you can look at Mercari, Poshmark, anywhere you want. Right, Dior Raffia, which is Raffia, or Dior Wicker. Or you can look at, what's the other term for this? Dior Woven. But I think Raffia will pull up a lot. And it is this cute little clutch that, like, on my body frame, I would probably wear it like this, right? Because I'm a big girl. But I just feel like in the summer, when you're traveling, because this is a free gift, so it's not like going to be an issue, when you're traveling or when you are just at a resort, or if you're just quickly running an errand, you just put this in with a nice little summer dress, and you have your phone, a couple of other items. You could put your phone, your lipstick, and like 2 other layers of about the same size of things before it gets too thick. And you can either close it without zippering it, or if you want to zipper it, you want to kind of keep it slim. But to give you an idea, it does kind of bulge out to be this big. And I'm trying to see if I can, let me just go grab my other phone. Hold on. See if I can show you what fits. Okay, so for example, this Dior cushion is not going to fit. It's too big. It's going to take up your whole pocketbook. So this is my second phone and the first phone I'm filming on. So we're going to open up this bag real quick. You're going to see my phone fits in it very comfortably. This is a longer tube, like a lip gloss tube, and that fits in there fine. And then we're going to put in this one. No, it's too thick. We need something equivalent to like a card holder. Hold on. Here, this one's pretty thin, but it's a little thick. This is the Laura Geller. I don't recommend it. I'm actually going to give this away. The Baked Balance and Glow Illuminating. I don't like illuminating. I don't like SPF in my products because it makes it ashy for my type of complexion. So I'm actually going to get rid of this one. But imagine this is a card holder or a wallet, the thickness of it. Right? And we're going to assume that that's taking up majority of this. Let's say it's a wallet. You can still close it and walk around with it. And you still have room for your keys if you're like me and you drive and you want to fit your key in there. Now, let's say you have a thinner card holder. I mean, you could fit a lot of stuff in here. Let's just add things. Because this is my makeup area, so I don't really have... Here, let's do a little eyeshadow palette. This is like a little NARS eyeshadow palette. I don't know why you would carry that, but some people do. Here's another lipstick in case you wanted to do a lip balm as well. Put that in the corner. And then we'll do 2 more lipsticks just to give you an idea. Here and here. You still have room. Like, so, I mean, this will hold a lot, believe it or not. And then it still closes. It's just going to look like that. Like, you see how it's like full? So if you're one of these people that carry 2 phones, you can easily carry 2 phones in here with the lip gloss, your keys, and maybe a card holder. I think that's more than enough. I don't know why you would need anything else. You know what I mean? I mean, there's people that I know, they carry tissues and blotting paper and blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm not that person. But if you are, you're probably going to want something a little bit thicker than this. But I do think this is perfect. I mean, I'm considering buying... I really am considering buying a second one because I like it that much. This is one of the best things they did. I hope they come out with something like this again, maybe like a square version of it. But I think I'm going to buy one more because I do feel like it's super cute. I can see it starting to pull and break from the sides within a year. It's made well, but it's not made to perfection. Like, it's not made like a pocketbook that's supposed to last forever. It's a free gift with purchase. So a lot of people, I mean, I would never use this for my makeup ever. This is like perfect clutch. So I would probably get a second one and then just use these as like little clutches as I walk around. I'm not sure how it's going to be perceived by other people. Like, are they going to look at it and say, oh, that's the free gift that she's trying to wear as a clutch, you know? Or are people going to look at it and say, oh, it doesn't look like a real Dior bag. It's probably a fake. Even though it is Dior, but it's Dior Beauty. I just wonder how it's going to be perceived overall. You know, like when you put this on the table, because it doesn't have the quality of a prestige luxury brand. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a difference when you buy a bag from a prestige luxury brand and when you're using the free gift as a bag. So that's just something that I'm wondering. But I'm thinking about getting a second one because I like it this much. And I do feel that I'm a dirty girl. If you guys know me, my hands are always dirty. I always touch something. I'm always playing with something. And then I'm not one of these people that I can wear white and beige often because I'm filthy. I'm going to get it dirty. I'm a giant child. I like to play. I want to be in the sand and the dirt and walk around and this and that. You know, like, yes, I'm a pretty girl, but I like to get dirty. It's fun, right? So we'll see what happens. But I think I am going to get a second one because I feel like if anything were to happen to this, I would get a little upset. But at least with the two of them, if I can get it under 50 and both of them are like $100, it's almost like I paid $100 for one of them. You know, I got the life out of it twice, even though that's a lot of money for something that's supposed to be free. I'm hoping that this summer for the cruise collection, they have something even cooler. I have a feeling, it's just a gut instinct, I could be wrong. They might come out with something like this with like that Christian Dior navy blue here and then it says Christian Dior. That might come out, but I like this. I like the simplicity and the elegance of just Dior. I don't need Christian Dior and these big logos and whatever. Like, it's still there, but it's so subtle that unless you're noticing it, and half the time, like, you're going to be like holding it like this or like this, like, people really aren't going to notice unless they notice. I like these kind of, if you're going to put a logo on it, I like it like this, where it kind of blends in. It's not as noticeable, but it's there. You know what I mean? As opposed to like this, the navy blue with the white and then Christian Dior in the middle. That's just a little bit too flashy for me. That around the world motif, it's a little bit too flashy for me. The Trois de Gis is nice because it's interesting and intriguing. But again, it's another one of those like flashy ones. I like very simple things. Like if they can come out with like a herringbone or, you know, a gingham pattern or what's that other one? Houndstooth. That would be really nice. Like a really brushed cotton kind of houndstooth bag because they're very popular for the houndstooth pattern in the winter with like, whoo, girls. Yes, right? Yes. All right. Love you. Bye.